Hey guys, how are we doing? And welcome to the Dad's TV show. And this is episode 12. And in this episode, I want to dedicate just to very much saying thank you to everybody that has been following me and has been part of the journey so far. And I just want to talk about what's coming up in 2018, all the excitement, opportunities that we have for you guys to help you become the best version of yourselves. Okay, so we started the Dad's Coach in June of 2017. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you for those people that have followed me, have supported the process or the message that I've been trying to put out there. I didn't know quite how this was going to go. It's very difficult to reach out to guys and for guys to open up, especially when they're reaching sort of coming up to the late 30s, into the 40s and then 50s. And it's not an easy time or period, I think, in a man's life. Some guys have got it cracked, some guys are on it, some guys are really on top of their game and really living their life. Some guys are struggling, some guys are lost, kind of just pretending that everything's all right, kind of hiding, and there's no one really to talk to or turn to, and I don't think there's enough awareness of that. And that was my main purpose, I guess, with the Dad's Coach. Was to make sure that you become a best version of yourself, so that you're just existing. You're not one of the lemmings that are just going through life, existing and not achieving your potential, because you are capable of achieving so much more than you probably already are. And that's my job, to get the best out of you, to draw the best out of you. And we've done that through the 6-week program, our online TDC 6, which is an online 6-week program. And it's transferring guys' lives, because what they're doing is stimulating their brains through exercise. They're becoming stronger, fitter, they're losing body fat. And I honestly believe it will be one of the leading programs in the UK for guys who are reaching their late 30s and 40s into the 50s. Already we're seeing some amazing results over that period to the guys that commit, but also it teaches you to commit and to get into good habits and to get a good mindset and have an outlook of your life, so that you are thinking more than just fitness, because it's not just a case of fitness. It's about the whole concept of living a better balanced life, looking at your relationships, looking at your personal development. And a lot of the guys that come and join our maintenance academy, and in our maintenance academy is pretty much me helping coach guys through life, holding that accountability, keeping that motivation and keeping them on their toes, making sure that they're planning for life, making sure that they're dealing and they're ready to build their coping mechanisms, so that they don't go back into that rut again, so they don't go back to that bad place. And every single one in person in that maintenance academy is in a focused place. They are zoomed in on what they are doing for 2018. We have our 12-week plans in place, and we are going hard at it for 2018. It's very humbling when people put their posts up and they talk about exactly what it is that, I've helped them with, or helped them come to terms with their video, or helped them just realise that they're stuck in a rut, or give them the confidence to step out of the trenches or the life that they're in and they're not happy, and it's making a real difference to their life. And that for me is the biggest reward, because it's, you kind of put yourself on the line when you're in front of the camera. There's around 11 million of you out there. Not that I've reached every single one of them, but it's very daunting, because you do get negativity, and you just do, and it just brushes. It's like water off a duck's back to me, because I'm not interested in working with those guys. I'm interested in working with the guys that need help, need accountability, need some guidance, need motivation, need coaching, and who want to embrace the message and say, yeah, I'm struggling, I need help, hands up. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to talk about 2018 and what exciting opportunities we're bringing up. So 2018 we're going to be launching my book. It's a State of Mind. Now, I wrote this book, and already we've got some great reviews in it. And if you read it and not reviewed on Amazon, please go and do that right now. That would really help me out. And we're going to put this book out there. And I think this book is a real great tool to start with, for the sake of £8, to read and understand maybe where you are. And I think once Once you've read that book, it really will help you identify some of the issues that you may be facing. You can recognize some of the things that I've gone through as a guy where it hasn't actually gone right for me, where I spent a couple of years in depression, anxiety, nearly sort of completely come off track. But I think it's going to really help you, and we're going to put that format into seminars. And our first seminar is Saturday the 17th of March, which I'm really excited to be launching. The first seminar is not your normal standard seminar where you just sit in a room and I stand up front talking. It's going to be a really productive, proactive day. You know, we're going to be training all day. We're going to be training from 6 o'clock in the morning, right through the morning, right through the afternoon. We're going to go and get up on the hills. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about issues that we're facing. We're going to talk about where we fail. But we're also going to talk about how we then win and how we can turn our lives around and our mindset and our mentality to make sure that we are on top of our game, that make sure that we are living life, that the fire is in the belly, that every single thing that you do is about being the best version of you, to your son, to your daughter, to your wife, to your friends, to your work colleagues, to you, more importantly to you. And that's what it's about, and that's what these seminars are. I want you to go away from these seminars and I want you to be pumped for fucking life, honestly. I want you to experience your comfort zones within the fitness range. I want you to experience comfort zones within your mindset, and make you realise maybe where you're going wrong, or maybe give you some guidance of where you can go. And these seminars are going to be like the change for you, the face-to-face value change. And I'm really excited to be launching that first one. I'm going to see how that first one goes, and then we are going to go around the UK and hopefully go and visit some other spots where we can help other guys around the UK. The other thing that we're going to be doing is obviously every single Monday we are taking on new guys for this 6-week Kickstart Challenge program, and it's where you come in, own bodyweight workouts, nutrition programs and support and guidance with me through a Facebook page and other guys. And obviously if you want to go into the Maintenance Academy to continue working with me and a few of my coaches, but mainly with me, then that's something also an angle that you can go down. We have lots of clothing, dad clothing coming out as well, so you can kind of wear what you're saying, you know, it's stop existing, start living. You can I kind of feel that when you're wearing that clothing, it kind of empowers you. It sounds a bit womany and fluffy, but it really does, you know. We're going to get some good sweaters out, some good jumpers and clothing, and you can really sort of wear what you feel you follow, so to speak. A lot of people have been asking me about clothing. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really great year for 2018. My goal is really to help thousands of guys really to embrace this message, really to become the very best version of yourself. And I hope that every single one of you have a great Christmas. I hope that whatever state of mind that you're in now, you can almost just overcome for the Christmas period. 2018 is a new year. There's a new opportunity, and if you are willing and you are committed to change and understanding that this is about the long-term vision and not a quick fix, not interested in working with quick fixes, this is a long-term process to change, to make the best out of your life and the life that you have left on this earth, so that when you leave, you are leaving a good legacy for your children, your wife, and you know that when you're on your deathbed, that you have lived as much as you can possibly live, rather than just existing. Listen, I hope you have a great Christmas, and I look forward to catching you all soon.